You seen that? You seen the ballot with 100 candidates on it? Like you're looking, like you get your ballot and you're looking at it, and it's like.
Were you supposed to just select one or select all? That applies.
Select one.
No, but like no, I think they want you to select.
Choose your top 5. Top 5 dead or alive.
That's hilarious. Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Nah, that was ridiculous. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it, I said,
crazy.
man, like, I the first thing I said, the only way that could rebuild things is a strong black woman.
Wait, what?
Like, when I looked at the mayor races, I was like, when it comes, like, I don't know, to rebuild some foolishness, we need a Chloe or Mitzi. That's how I see it. But then at the same time, I looked at all these names, and I said, I don't even know half.
That's what.
Have you even seen half?
Now.
No.
Remember what we were saying earlier? Me and Z earlier were saying on the show how, remember Rogers used to have like programming on Channel 10 and it'd show like local stuff.
Show up, I guess.
Yeah, like.
Because it was all local stuff, right?
Right.
And it just kind of emphasized the need for local television and broadcasting.
Now it's YouTube and Instagram.
That's if they do that.
The problem is that's tailored by anything.
Right. Like, who is actually going to be at every mayor, like, speech or, what's it called, debate to actually record it so we as the public can see it? Right. And personally, if I am not able to access any video of any of these mayors, this whole election is rigged.
Oh.
The way I see it, though, I feel, wow, that's a hot take. Hot take out the gate.
Right? Because what happens? Like, that's not fair. That's not a fair election.
The way I see it is like everybody has their own type of campaign and who they want to vote for them. So whatever the major party is, if it's all those people that watch CP24, they're going to be on CP24. If they want the younger people, they're going to go on Instagram. If they want certain type of people, they will be at the parties. They will be at certain places.
Right.
The problem is, if you're at one place, you might affect your votes in the other place. And I guess that's the game that you have to. I think Trudeau, the weirdest part, even though everybody did say they were going to legalize weed, him putting himself as the face to legalize weed, you had the rich and the poor being like, yeah, all right, let's do it.
That was it. Yeah, when that happened, that was interesting. Yeah.
And he's young enough to understand.
And he's young. Yeah.
And now, and at what cost now? At what cost? Some people out here need to smoke to survive to hold this together.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That is sad as F.
At what cost? At what cost? You know what I mean?
Right.
Would you take the weed back if society was better?
I don't. You know what? Even if if Trudeau didn't legalize it, if Trudeau didn't legalize it that year, I think it still would be.
People would still smoke it, but like.
No, but imagine if it was still legal.
If it was still legal,
right?
illegal.
Illegal.
But like your healthcare and everything else was like intact.
But I mean, like, it wasn't crazy enforced like how it is now. Like, you know, people weren't really watching on the radar for weed. Like,
no, but like there was still like a excitement of smoking weed.
Yeah, it was more taboo.
Getting caught, I guess.
Yeah, it was
more,
taboo.
Yeah, it was more taboo. Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna find the people who smoke weed. You're like, they smoke weed, and you'll only find them, and they knew who the sources were, and the growers and everything, and that's it. That was a group of people. If you didn't smoke weed, you're like, I don't know where to find it. I don't even know where to begin. I know a guy. Like,
you know.
Yeah.
But
that
now,
was it.
Now it's like you don't
turn every corner.
Yeah, you have to turn every turn every corner.
Head on a swivel.
Right?
I'll be back.
Oh, okay. But it's like it's like you turn every corner, and there's so many stores that they're like, buying each other out. So I don't know.
It's crazy that they could actually get the capital for housing
That's
and like commercial
yeah.
fronts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What an industry.
Now, regarding the ballots too,
Yes.
I don't know how it's gonna work. Like, cause for those watching, advanced voting starts at June 8th. It'll run from the 8th to the. I think where would it be? I think from the 8th to
Or like a week.
the 12th. Yeah, like roughly a week. And then obviously the day of election will be on June 26th. However, though, you're handed a piece of paper like this, and it's just like I've never seen this before.
That's what I mean. Like, am I gonna
Like-
be able to access these people online and see what their stuff are and read up on it?
Right.
But so far, I think I've only seen now 2
like two.
on Instagram for sure. Yes.
Two.
One
Wow.
is a guy who I think was talking about Scarborough.
Oh, okay. That's
I think his name is
let me-
John or something.
Let me look in this list. Hold on. That's
And then there's the ex-police officer.
Saunders. Yeah.
Yeah. And to tell you the name of them, I couldn't even tell you. I could tell you the description of these people.
So the
but
first one you're referring to is Josh Matlow.
Josh. There we go.
Look at me doing research.
I
on
love
this.
Josh. Josh's name and like his attitude was so great. I loved it. It was so chipper. Because you know what? He definitely emphasized a lot on the Toronto culture. Well, Scarborough specifically. But he was like, I'm proud to be a part of Canada. We have produced these many people. We
Right.
have done all these things. But it seems like what we produce is not matching in what it actually looks like. And how everyday living is. And
Right.
I was like, oh, you seem like you're in touch. I like that. I like that for you.
That's kind of sad. That's like that's you would think that's the basic. Like
I hope.
you're supposed to be in touch, but like,
Right? You would think. That should be the baseline, but you know what?
I don't know, man.
I know.
But no, that's crazy. And then even on top of the ballot, it just says please select one. And you're just like, and you're just reading through it like.
One what? One name?
I expect a lot of people to just give up. Like they just look and be like,
Yeah, that's the other thing. I feel like a lot of ballots might have 2 X's on them.
no, I wanted to do that. Yo, I ain't saying it's.
Possible.
No, I ain't saying it's corrupt, but
Ooh.
like, it's like okay, here's your okay. But you did this in any other city, people be look and be like, what is it?
Yeah.
What?
Why so many? Yeah, like that is
Like-
actually very true. How come there are 100 people on this ballot?
Like I don't.
They said we want to give you so many choices that you get lost.
That you get lost.
That is actually psychology.
Whoa.
Because when you have too many options, you don't pick. But when you got too little, you complain.
Ooh, wow. Let us know in the comments below. Is it? Oh no. What's the city gonna turn into, man? 'Cause that's a real.
It's a real thing.
That's a very real thing. Yeah. You go to like the paint section in your store, and you see all these like all these colors and you see people just standing there just like.
Yeah, confused.
You know, I'm gonna come back, and it's like, come back. This is the only day to elect. What do you mean?
Yeah.
There's no comeback. Like,
You could do pre-order, but you still got to pick.
right. Like,
Still got to
oh
pick.
no.
Got one option.
Nah,
That's it.
I don't like this timeline. Nah. But they do say Chow's in the lead currently still.
Chow, eh?
Yeah.
Who is Chow?
Olivia-
As much as we keep talking about Olivia Chow,
Yeah.
I still don't know who this Olivia Chow is. How
Like,
do
you
I
just-
know everybody else but me and my two mayors? Who is Olivia Chow?
She did apparently good work on the Blora line.
The one that just got on fire? Listen, you know what? Let me not. Olivia
The one that
was on fire.
was on fire for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know who she is.
Yeah. And her husband was Jack Layton,
Okay.
who ran for what do you call that? Premier.
I think she also
Yeah.
used to be around Eglinton.
Was she?
I think she was one of the what do they call them? The people who do
what do you call it? The
cams, yeah.
Or the writing.
Yes.
I can hold on. Let me see. Probably.
I think she did that for a bit. She did. She served as city councillor in Metro Toronto from 1992 to 1998. Metro Toronto is our area. Back in the day.
Right. Okay. That's
Before the amalgamation from 1998 to 2005. Yes, guys, there was an amalgamation for Toronto with Etobicoke and Scarborough, which made all of Toronto. And that did happen in 1998. The other thing that was affected were the libraries as well. They also were amalgamated as well.
So, on the thing I just read too, apparently she wants to increase
The taxes.
Well, not just that, but like
That's what I heard. Increase taxes.
Olivia Chow will make libraries more available 7 days a week.
Oh, like they're not available 7 days a week. Excuse you.
Well, yeah, I thought they were. Aren't they already available?
Wow. Let's not make people ignorant of the fact.
So this is off her website, oliviachow.ca.
Let's start there.
So
I think one of the biggest things that I heard that was in the whispers beforehand was that they wanted to reduce the extra day from being a time and a half.
Oh.
And it's like, you're going to have people work more than 40 hours and not pay them time and a half? Is that what I'm hearing? Because that's what I'm hearing.
Yo.
That's what I'm hearing. Overtime not being compensated for time and a half. That's what I heard.
Now, on our website, oliviachow.ca, I'm just going to skip ahead, and this is a quick snippet. So our public libraries are beloved places in our neighborhoods. They are where we meet, learn, and study. I'm just going to skip all that. Now, right now, only 19 Toronto library branches are open year-round on Sundays, and 30 are closed on Mondays.
Excuse me?
Let us know in the comments below if that's accurate. Now, Chow's plan will ensure all 100 public libraries are open 7 days a week.
Okay.
And she will expand weekday hours of libraries across the city.
I'm triggered.
Chow's plan ensures libraries are well staffed.
I'm triggered.
With work.
So sorry.
With well staffed with workers to support library visitors.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I mean, you need more staffers. You got to pay them money. You know?
What I mean.
Where's the money gonna come from?
I mean, there's wow.
That's
somebody who works in the industry. That's a wow. Yeah. Like I am beyond triggered right now.
So yeah, just to recap, 42 libraries are closed on Sundays, and another 39 branches are closed Sundays in July and August.
I appreciate her. You know what? Let me talk about the positives. I appreciate the fact that she is looking into a public service that is under the government funding. I love that she's advocating for libraries and library spaces. I love that for her. I too appreciate that more than anything.
But
be it that I have been in that system for I'm going on to like literally 15 years.
Oh wow.
I think I know a few things, especially since I've traveled and worked at probably a good fraction, almost half in those years.
Different half the branches in the city.
Yes, out of the 100, almost half.
Almost half.
Right? So I've gone to different ones, worked in them, whether it is night shifts, part-time, full-time, just passing by, doing training, Sundays, etc. Right? One of them is locations.
Okay.
That's part of the reason why some of these branches have those precarious hours that they have, where they're closed on a Monday, for example. Others, it's stats. If statistically you guys say that, not enough people are attending, then it's still running.
Oh no, I was gonna.
if statistically they say not enough bodies are in attendance of this building when it is open on this day, that's the reason why it's closed.
Yeah, they're going by like actual like
right. So it's cost.
Analytics.
Right, it's cost. So
Right.
it's like there's no reason to actually have this library open if it's gonna cost us more to have it operating than if it were closed.
Right.
Understood. Right? I'm not arguing. I'm just stating the fact as to why it is closed on those days.
She's not arguing, guys.
I'm not arguing. I'm just stating why.
Okay.
Okay. All right. The eye twitch. But, yeah. So then other parts, like I said, location. A lot of it is a lot of libraries are actually around a lot of high social need environments or neighborhoods. So that's another thing.
That makes yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I want to think about it. Yeah.
But a lot of things also do happen in libraries where a lot of people are they have the conception that staff are just in there reading books and everything's okay. And it's just la-di-da. What do you mean? Violence against staff? How? When? Who? In a library? The place where they say, shh.
First of all, no one's telling any badass kid today to shh. They will get like, yeah, that's not happening.
Okay.
And the last time I stepped in one, the staff was very like
apprehensive.
Yeah, they were kind of, yeah.
Right? Because imagine going to work and there's a lot of libraries where they have encountered high levels of violence against staff, traumatic situations, and it's like the support afterwards to get that. Now you want those same places to be open longer?
That's not
interesting.
Like the biggest one, or one of the biggest ones in the city, it has security guards.
Yeah, all the ones have security guards now.
No, what am I saying? Yeah, no, all of them do. Yeah.
Basically, for the most part, they just started getting security guards because of these levels of violence, right? It's not just because they want to have somebody there for show. And even then, so as we were there talking in our last podcast, these people that they are hiring for security, you're looking at them like, I could take this person. Like,
yo, that's
how is this person working here?
Wow.
So imagine if that is the statement about the security. What do you think the library is getting for security?
I mean, now what Chow? Okay, so hold on.
But I love her for, supporting libraries. I just think we need better funding.
So one of a couple bullet points. Olivia Chow will make sure all Toronto Public Library branches are open 7 days a week. Chow will also expand library hours beyond Sundays and Mondays by adding an additional 5,000 hours of staffed opening time. Today, some libraries are closed by 6 p.m., like you said before, or don't open until 12:30 p.m. on weekdays. Since libraries have varying hours across the city, the decision to extend hours at a specific branches can come from the local communities, counselors, and branches, which that kind of sounds like if they do their analytics again, they're just like, no, we don't need this open. But I guess the 5,000 hours would be more to like
for staffing.
No. I don't think there's no. They'll probably give it to the libraries that like the one downtown for sure. They're gonna be like, nah, this is gonna be 24 hours almost at this library. I don't care who walks in here, you will serve these people.
The thing is, you know what?
Serve them. You better just...
Woo! That's funny. I mean, there's so many things that are argued about, like, when it comes to libraries. And they are definitely places that are needed, right? We see high levels of immigration or people who are immigrants, new to Canada. We see families. They gain so much from libraries, which is understood. But again, it goes back to reflecting the actual neighborhood itself. Like, some places they open at 12:30 because they notice that a lot of people congregate at the library for that time. That's it. Like, if you're going to have the library open from 9 to 12:30, not saying that, okay, that library can't be open, and that extending libraries to be consistent or streamlined across being from 9 to 8:30 is a bad idea. I love that idea. Love it. More hours means more people getting opportunities to get employed. Totally love it.
Right.
It's just now when those people are employed, who's getting employed? That's one.
Yeah, like.
And two, how does this now contribute to the community? What are the benefits of these things? You know, like that is what really matters. It's not just the quantity, it's the quality too, right? I think one of the biggest things that I feel across every library that is short is really programs. There are not enough programs available, and there are not enough people who can actually supply programs to the public that can help them.
It seems short.
Yeah.
It seems
Like, do you know how many times I tell people, like, my programs are fantastic, mind you. Just gotta say that. But but I mean, like, I'll be teaching people how to do Photoshop, Premiere Pro, almost all Adobe products. Like, at my location, we teach you everything Adobe products. We teach you everything tech related.
Right.
We teach you even the basics of, like, how to hem a shirt, how to create a shirt, how to sew. What? Like...
Yeah, it's legit. Like, they give you the tools to make shirts from scratch.
Right?
Stickers. You get
pins,
the 3D printing thing.
3D printing.
Right.
I've seen an orthopedic doctor come in, use the 3D printer, right? I'm letting you guys know firsthand. This is what people do. This is the kind of programs that we provide. This person came in, he needed to do a foot model, and he printed a foot model for his client.
That's pretty, yeah.
Right? Usefulness.
You know what's crazy? People are going crazy over, like, AI, but they should be really going crazy over 3D printing because of stuff like that. Like, yo.
I think the world should just be going crazy about more things that are dealing socially with people.
Right.
Instead of tech. Not saying that tech is bad. It's a tool that's helpful. But those tools should be helping us.
Right. Right, yeah, in a way. Because